hats as Purple Rain performs our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Young Harris College Basketball Arena on the campus of Young Harris College in the beautiful Brasstown Valley. Peach Belt basketball today. Young Harris playing well of late, but just needing to learn how to close it out at the end. Taking on Columbus State, a team that we lost to by a dozen down at their place a few weeks ago. Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon with you on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Young Harris going to have to do it today without Avery Jordan. A lot of ailments. She's not going. But we're going to have Haley Shope today. Didn't think we would have her. Thought she was going to be up at Lincoln Memorial playing softball, but that game got weathered out, and so she's with us today. So let's get the starting lineups. For Columbus State, number 2, Tatiana Wayne. Number 11, John Ray Smith. Number 14, Tatum Jarvis. Number 25, Kari Jernigan. And number 44, Arian Dozier. Cougs coached by Anita Howard, assisted by Matt Hauser, Theo Howard, Michaela Raymondville, and Chris Straker. For Young Harris, starting lineup out of Blackshear, Georgia, number 4, Gabby Garner. At guard, 5'6" junior from Crestview, Florida, number 13, D.D. McLean. Starting in the middle for Young Harris, out of McDonough, Georgia, 5'11" senior, number 15, Pam Diapara. Starting at guard, 5'6" freshman from Gainesville, Georgia, Lindsey Caldell. And rounding out the starting lineup, 6'1" senior out of Trenton, Georgia, Sarah Reed. Mountain Lions are coached by Jim Davis, assisted by Anna Claire Knight. Cougs come into this game with a record of 10-9 in a tie for 5th place in the Peach Belt with USC Aiken. Very important game for them. Young Harris playing well of late, but lost 2 games that they didn't, I wouldn't say could have won, that they should have won. 3-16 in the conference, 5-20 overall, but playing much better of late. For Columbus State, and I think they know it, Young Harris last 4 times out has been very, very good on their home court. They need to win to keep pace with USC Aiken, who is hosting Augusta today. USC Aiken, who is at Lander today, so you know that they've got a tough one. And if Columbus thinks they're going to come in here and play a team that's going to roll over and play dead, don't think that's going to happen. Young Harris been playing very well. Getting points from a lot of different people, scoring a lot more than we could have ever imagined at the beginning of the season. Columbus going to take the jump and can't get a layup, but they'll get the rebound and kick back out. Playing much better. Young Harris's man-to-man defense has been for the last 4 or 5 games, something special to watch. Going to get a foul on Diapera, and that's the one thing for Young Harris. Got to keep her on the floor. Pam, who is averaging a double-double this year at 12.4 points per game and 10.8 rebounds per game. She is having an all-conference kind of year. This is Jernigan at the free throw line, misses the first, and she will get ready for her second. Sparse crowd on hand. It usually starts out this way. We'll let you know, though. A lot of activity at Young Harris College right now. We've got a lacrosse game going on. We may have baseball at 5 o'clock with Georgia College. Got a hugely popular theater production, Oklahoma's going on. So small campus, but we do big things. There's a lot of things going on today, and we've got rain going as well. It has stopped for now, but telling us it's going to rain again. Driving baseline, little runner is good and a foul. And Columbus State gets the chance for an old-fashioned three-point play, but first got a player hurt on the floor.
Foul on Diapera. That's her second personal.
That's 2 on Diapera. And that really hurts Young Harris because more than likely she's going to come out. We'll take a break. Got a player hurt. We'll be back. Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV.
Bitter Creek Market is the best little market in the mountains. Located on Young Harris Highway between Blairsville and Young Harris, Bitter Creek Market features freshly cut quality meats, gourmet cooking items, and specialty foods. If you're looking for fresh Angus beef, you'll find it here. The professional butchers at Bitter Creek Market prepare the best cuts of meat daily. And they grind their own sausage right on site using only quality cuts. Bitter Creek Market is open Monday through Saturday and is the place to find quality Boar's Head products. If you're extra hungry, stop by and enjoy takeouts of freshly made sub sandwiches. Bitter Creek Market, the best little market in the mountains.
Okay, we'll come back to live action. Columbus player getting up. The player is John Ray Smith, freshman out of Covington, Georgia. And I believe she was the player that was driving the baseline, got fouled. And she is moving pretty good. Looked like landed on the hip. I couldn't tell. There was a mass of bodies down there and really couldn't make it out.
Beckner checks in for Diapera.
Beckner will check in for Diapera, and Young Harris probably going to have to go with Pam. Without Pam, if Coach Davis stays to what he usually does, you get 2 fouls, you're sitting down. And for Young Harris, while you would love to have Diapera as the three-point play is good, it's a 4-0. Columbus going to come with pressure. This is the kind of team that gives Young Harris fits. McLean got to dribble through. She's got a 2-on-1. She'll come left side Caldell. And she traveled maybe 2 dribbles deeper, and you get a 2-on-1 situation with Beckner. Beckner's going to be a great one. I really believe that. I think she is really going to be a good one, just a freshman big girl, 6'2", strong body out of Murphy, North Carolina. Usually packs a crowd in here. She's great for attendance. As Columbus scores inside, and Young Harris getting off to what we frequently do in the first quarter, get off to a bad start. But an opportunity for Beckner, for Grace Isaacson to get some playing time, although you would love to have Pam out there because Pam's a force on both ends of the floor, but she's got 2 fouls, and I don't think we're going to see much of her in this half. 6-0, we trail. kind of grow up time. Young Harris going without Avery Jordan, who has just had a lot of physical elements. Bank is open. Basket is good from Tatiana Wayne. She is their leading scorer at 16-6 per game, and Columbus leads 9-0. Young Harris plagued with turnovers and plagued with fouls. And going to be a 10-second call. Young Harris can't get the ball across half court. And we will come with Haley Shope, Sarah Wargren, and Elle Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, Shope, Wargren. Now they're down to the mountain lions.
So Shope, who sometimes plays the wing, she'll be playing the wing as well. Young Harris got a big lineup, but right now we can't stop a rock traveling through wet toilet paper. Scores 11-0, and we just gotten started. Shope gets the ball, and we just have trouble with this pressing, trapping type of offense. There is another foul on Young Harris. That is Shope traveling. Young Harris, in 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes of play, we've turned the ball over 3 times, and we trail 11-0. 3 ball, no good. Wargren gets a rebound. Wargren in transition. Shope thought about the 3. Pass inside to Wargren. She'll get a good look. Good pass from Shope. Cherokee County product to Cherokee County product. Young Harris scores. We're on the board at 11-2. Dribble penetration. Going to get a foul on Young Harris. Columbus State going to go to the line to shoot 2. Down at the YHC soccer and lacrosse field, Lindenwood leads Young Harris men in lacrosse 5-3, 6:55 to go in the second quarter. A very good Lindenwood team who beat Young Harris narrowly at their place last year, coming down to play us. Young Harris on the start of what is going to be a very, very, very tough schedule over the next 4, 5, 6 games. Young Harris 3-1 in the young season, getting ready to hit the road here for a very grueling road trip. 13-2 your score. Over the top to Shope. She'll come back to Wargren. Wargren will drive. She'll kick out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson 3 ball, no good. Ball went off of Jarvis's hands, but they'll give it to Columbus State, and it will be Cougar ball. 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Cougs lead 13-2. Pass over to the left side. 3 ball is in and out. Beckner with the board, gets it out to Wargren. Sarah will get the ball down the court. Loses the handle, but Hutchinson picks it up. 17 on the shot clock, comes off of the screen from Beckner. Now gives it to Beckner in the high post, right back. 9 on the shot clock. Not a lot of energy on this ball movement. Reed, though, with a little left elbow jumper. The senior out of Dade County scores, and Young Harris gets it back into single digits. Young Harris has scored in lacrosse. It's 5-4. 3 ball, no good. Going to go over the backboard, and it will be Mountain Lion ball. Thank you to our game sponsors. Friends Moving On, residential, commercial, free estimates, wind shade camps, and Papa's Pizza in Hiawassee. Good food. 13-4 your score. 2-3 zone for the Cougs. Rachel Dobbs is checked in. Top of the key. She has come in for McLean. Inbound to Shope. 1 dribble, gets it out to Wargren. Working left to Dobbs. Dobbs can shoot it. Bounce pass over to Shope. Right side Wargren. She'll shoot the 3 ball. It's good. And Young Harris coming back. 13-7. Young Harris in and man. Top of the key is Williamson. She'll shoot a 3 top of the key. No good. Beckner with the board. Beckner gives it up to Wargren. Wargren inside out to Shope. 3 ball, no good. Thought that one was going, had it lined up right, just left it a little bit short. Dribble penetration, and they're going to get a foul on Dobbs. Young Harris not doing a good job stopping Columbus State coming downhill, not stopping the ball, letting them get deep dribble penetration. And Columbus, as a result, is getting some pretty good looks, and they're getting to the free throw line already. This will be their 7th free throw attempt, in which they've made 4 of 6, make it 5 of 7, and the Cougs lead by 7. Williamson at the line, already with 4 points, make it 5. Wayne also has 5. They have 10 of Columbus's 15. Pressure coming, out to Wargren. Will clear out, she'll go behind the back. Gets it across for Young Harris, and will set up. Dobbs on the right side. 2 dribbles and a handoff to Shope, and dangerous pass. Nearly went the other way. Just can't make that pass. Just can't make it. And we have a timeout on the floor. Comes at 4:49. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
For over 25 years, Carter Insurance and Investments has provided the Union County area with quality and competitive products for life, health, and disability insurance, as well as Medicare supplements. As an investment advisor representative, Carter Insurance and Investments can help you build an investment plan that's best for your financial situation. To learn more, stop by and meet our friendly staff. We're located on Young Harris Street, across from the post office in Blairsville.
Today in the Peach Belt, Flagler at Francis Marion, USC Aiken at Lander, Georgia Southwestern at Augusta, Georgia College at North Georgia, Clayton State at UNC Pembroke. Here it is Columbus State at Young Harris. Cougs lead 15-7 with 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Wargren driving right elbow, gives it up to Shope. Got to shoot the ball. Any shot's a good shot. Got to know the clock, and you got to know when there's 2 seconds on the clock that any shot is a good shot. Might get fouled. Maybe it hits the rim and carries off, but any shot is a good shot when there's 2 seconds left. Back cut, and we do a pretty good job defending it. Wargren got beat, but Shope came over and rotated over and gave some good help. Inbounds pass. They'll feed the ball inside. Wargren fouls. And Young Harris has been so good of late in the man-to-man defense. Not quite as sharp here in this first quarter. Already 5 fouls on Young Harris. And my computer screen is not working as a computer screen should be working. I'm about 2-3 minutes behind time, but they've been to the free throw line a lot. Both free throws are good, and the score is 17-7.
Jernigan checks out. Carpenter checks in for the Cougars.
4:16 to go. Dobbs up top, right side Wargren. Got Isaacson who's checking in at the elbow, and she loses the handle on it. Young Harris, I'm showing 5 turnovers, but there's probably more than that. Again, my screen's running about 3 minutes behind time, so forgive me if my information's not up to date. And every time I try to refresh it, it gets further behind. Oh well. technology. I can still look at the scoreboard, right? 17-7. Young Harris trails by 10. In the elbow, Isaacson to Shoke, left side Dobbs. She gets clean look at the three. Can't get the shot down. Rebound comes off to Columbus State. Elbow, nope. Fake the elbow jumper, kicked out. Jumper is good, and Columbus State just dissecting Young Harris here in the first half. Shope with the ball for Young Harris, right side, slapped away. Caudill, McLean, and Garner are going to come back in for Young Harris.
Foul is on Wayne, and it's her first.
Foul is on Wayne, her first.
Team foul.
Garner, point guard in, gets the ball in Caudill's hands. She'll give it up. Garner going to shoot the three. Can't get the shot down. And Jarvis off with the rebound. And she just blows by Caudill. Again, they're just getting ahead of steam and got good quickness, and we're not picking up till we're just not stopping the ball. Such a good head of steam coming downhill, just caught Caudill flat-footed and made the move. Caudill fouls her, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Williamson at the line to shoot the second of two.
And both free throws are good, and Columbus State leads 21-7. First half is over down at the soccer lacrosse field. Linwood leads Young Harris 7-4. Going to get McLean for backcourt.
Backcourt violation. Cougars ball.
And Young Harris again, a lot of turnovers today. Good ball fake. A little runner in the lane, it's good. And not a good first quarter, to say the least. We trail by 16. They're on the pace to score 100 right now. Maybe more. Run out, layup is good. And Coach Davis is going to seen enough. He's going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 25-7 is your score. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Columbus State is 10 of 12 from the free throw line, 5 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 behind the arc. Young Harris shooting well, we're just not getting many shots off. 3 of 7, 43%, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. We've not been to the free throw line. And rebounds are even at 5. Young Harris has turned the ball over already 7 times, and we're not through with the first quarter. Nice look into Beckner, and good to shoot instead of throw. Dribble penetration, nice move, well defended by Wargren. Carter in for Carpenter. Reed will check in. Beckner will come out. Beckner 2 points, 2 boards. Three ball off of the inbound. No good. Jarvis with the board, and they'll get a fresh shot clock. Driving right past Isaacson. She defended it pretty well. made a good recovery. We get the ball. Oregon will bring it down. Young Harris scoreless in the last 4:07. Columbus State in that period of time on a 12-0 run. And going to be a traveling violation. And that will be the first turnover of the game for Young Harris. Here comes the pressure. Oregon over to McLean. McLean in dangerous territory. Bad place to pick the dribble up. She's going to throw it off of a Columbus State body. Not the ideal way to break it, but at least we got it broke. Isaacson at the elbow, little turnaround, leaves it way short. Good hustle by Reed. Wargren three ball is good. And Young Harris is in double digits. We're inside 1 minute. 21-10 you score. Wargren got 6 of Young Harris's 10. Young Harris sticking with the man. And Caudill with the foul. And a situation there that
Foul on Caudill, her second personal.
A bit too straight up defensively. Free throw is good. Cougs getting it done from the free throw line. They are 11 of 13. And as a team, they've really not been that great, less than 65%. But they've been good today. 12 of 14. Shope will check in for Caudill. Generally, Young Harris, if you'll ask most anybody, will get a charge on Wargren. That Shope probably fundamentally the best offender for Young Harris. Young Harris with 8 fouls here in this first quarter. And a foul on Columbus State. It's just going to be their second.
Her first, second team foul of the quarter.
Foul on Williamson, her first, second team. Shot clock is off. Young Harris got a chance to cut into a huge 17-point deficit. McLean dribble drive, tries to stop, and the lane goes up, and they slap the ball out, but they slap down, so Young Harris going to get a chance to shoot 2 here with 9.9 seconds. McLean at the line, 54% free throw shooter, 21 of 39 on the season. Young Harris has not been to the free throw line in this first quarter, and we missed the first. You think about it, you trail by 17, you've not made a free throw, they've made 12. And if we make that one, it's going to be a line violation on Sarah Reed. She didn't make it anyway, so the points nil and void. Columbus State going to get a chance here. 3-ball will give them 30 points in 1 quarter. Against a team that's been playing great defense. We're going to give her some space. And the 3 is no good. They're going to not have time to put the rebound back up. First half comes to an end for Young Harris. Not a great one. 27-10 you score. Mountain Line basketball on Ridgeline TV.
For over 25 years, Carter Insurance and Investments has provided the Union County area with quality and competitive products for life, health, and disability insurance, as well as Medicare supplements. As an investment advisor representative, Carter Insurance and Investments can help you build an investment plan that's best for your financial situation. To learn more, stop by and meet our friendly staff. We're located on Young Harris Street, across from the post office in Blairsville.
Second quarter getting ready to get underway. Young Harris trails 27-10. Young Harris shot the ball pretty decent, 4 of 10. And Young Harris will do what we've done a lot of today, turn the ball over. That will be our 10th. Hutchinson and Beckner going to check in for Young Harris.
Hutchinson and Beckner.
Young Harris was 4 of 10 from the field. Columbus State 7 of 16. 6 more shots. That's what's going to happen when you turn the ball over 2 times and your opponent turns it over 10. But the real difference, free throw line. They were 12 of 14. We were 0 for 1. Pam Diapara, 2 minutes or less into the game, picked up her second foul. And your leading scorer and your leading rebounder is saddled on the bench, very, very likely for the rest of this half. McLean right side to Reed. Foul on Wayne for Columbus State. That's her second, team's first. Young Harris trying to get it in, can't. Turn the ball over, our 11th. And good hustle play by Reed, blocks the shot. Good transition defense for the Mountain Lions. Got Reed off their feet, baseline jumper. Williamson knocks it down, and the lead is 19. A little up fake, and Reed bit for it, and she just blew right by, left her a little 8-10 wide open baseline jumper. Reed will come back with a baseline jumper, can't get the shot. Fighting for the rebound. It will be last touch by Carter for the Cougs. And it will be Young Harris ball. 30 on the shot clock. Just underway in the second quarter. Cougs lead 29-10. They have led from the get-go. Young Harris men and Columbus State coming up shortly. At the end of this game, about 30 minutes after. Shope going to shoot a 3. Can't get the shot down, leaves it short. Young Harris really needs this one against Columbus State. Got to go to Georgia College, and then next Saturday is another baseline jumper good for the Cougs. Young Harris needs this one. I don't know for sure. Maybe Coach Currier can let us know. Comes by, but I think Young Harris could clinch today either with a win and or a Clayton State loss. Shope misses a baseline jumper. And they had a speed down the floor, but an errant pass. Caudell will check back in. Shope will check out. I was just looking at Young Harris statistically. Shope has not played much the last 3 or 4 games. Young Harris deep into softball. She's a 2-way player, plays basketball and softball. Really one of the best pure hitters and one of the most versatile players in the Peach Belt Conference. She still leads Young Harris in minutes played. That's what she did a stretch for Young Harris. She was going like Brian Harper, going 40 minutes a game, and at the same time while playing 2 sports was keeping just right at a 4.0 average. Just a tremendous student athlete and a very nice young lady, no doubt. 31-10. She has logged coming into this game 656 minutes and has played 24 games, not played in all 25. Caudell 10 on the shot clock. Got to get a foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Stewart for Columbus State.
Foul on Stewart.
Foul on Stewart, their third. her second. Young Harris has not fouled in this quarter. We fouled a lot in the last one.
Hatley in for Stewart.
Hutchinson trying to get it in bound. We're having a hard time getting the ball in bound, and we turn the ball over. And it's kind of like early in the year we were 1 step forward and 3 steps back. Now we've gotten to the place that we're 2 steps forward and 1 step back and trying to grow as a young, inexperienced team. And this has definitely been a step back to this point. Jumper off the wing's going to go over the backboard. 31-10. And a foul on Columbus State, 90 feet away from the basket. That will be their 4th. 1 more, Young Harris will be in the bonus. Foul is on Williams. And nice press break. Young Harris going to have a 2-on-2. McLean goes up, can't get it down. And Young Harris going to get off of a turnover, a run out. McLean will go up and get fouled. Young Harris had a 2-on-1 opportunity. I love option football, and coach named Paul Johnson came up with this offensive triple option, kind of a spread read option, and the simple way that he came up with it basketball. Running a 2-on-1 break, you've got the ball, you've got a guy on the other end, and the read is this. You're going to read what the defender does. If the defender breaks to you, you make a pass to the other player. If the defender stays on the person on the other end, then you're going to keep and take it yourself. Simple elementary. And while it may be old-fashioned, it still works.
Wilgren in for McLean.
31-11, Young Harris got it back 20, taking a little better care of the ball this quarter, only 2 turnovers. Got a double team, we're gonna mix it up, nearly get a turnover. Couldn't quite get it, good hustle, but we're gonna get the turnover, they're gonna get us for a kickball. Sparse crowd on hand. Hopefully that'll change. These young ladies been really playing well of lately. We've lost a couple that it seemed like we had won, but we are playing better, and we've played hard all year. Caudill nearly loses the handle, gathers it back in, gets it to Wargren. Wargren, top of the key, works against 2-3. Running the baseline is Hutchinson. We'll give it to her. She'll slide, give the ball back to Reed, but we lose the handle. They'll go all the way, lay it up. They'll get the rebound. And we were really slow getting down the floor. And they just 50-50 ball just out hustle us to it. And Young Harris that time just didn't get down the floor. Had 2 people getting down the floor and 3 watching. (33-11). Caudill 3 ball. Oh, it's good.
That's a 3. Lindsay Caudill.
Caudill, her first points of the game. And Young Harris gets it inside of 20. Wargren nearly with the steal. Shope going to check back in for Young Harris. Five on the shot clock. Good job defensively by Young Harris, but there's that old adage right there. Any shot's a good shot. She shot the ball with less than a second, and it found its way to the bottom of the net, even though she had a defender in her face. Know the clock, know you got to shoot it. Block shot by Reed. Wargren over to Reed. Reed back to Caudill. Back to Wargren. She'll shoot the three. No good. Hutchinson fighting for the rebound. It'll be the last touch by the Cougs. And Young Harris will inbound.
Media timeout.
But first we got a media timeout. 36-14 your score. Mountain Lion basketball on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
When you combine quality products, excellent customer service, and the best prices in the area, the result is Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing. In business since 1963, Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing has served the surrounding area with a variety of home improvement supplies. Everything from vinyl siding in many colors, trim pieces, shutters, soffits, vents, and accessories. Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing, located west of Blairsville on Highway 515.
YHC Softball is selling military appreciation t-shirts today. It's a fundraiser. Short sleeve, long sleeve available.
First row.
Find those good looking YHC t-shirts by the entrance.
Coming out of timeout, Columbus State with the steal, and they'll go up and lay it up and in. Young Harris trails by 24. Wargren comes over to Shope. Shope will drive the left side, and she loses her footing. Going to be a foul on Columbus State. And Young Harris will go to the line with Shope. Lindenwood leads Young Harris 8-5, and I think that's showing second quarter, but I think it's got to be the third quarter. Pretty sure it's third quarter in men's lacrosse. Shope makes her first free throw. Isaacson will check in for Reed. Second free throw good from Shope. And it's 38-16 game. Columbus State, Johnny Smith run the point. Young Harris giving it a little bit of a different look defensively, packing it in a little bit more. Young Harris gets a turnover. Wargren top of the key. She'll come left side, Shope. Shope will shoot the three, in and out, rebound, jerk down. And Young Harris, Wargren with the steal. Young Wargren up with the left hand. She scores. And Young Harris has cut it to 20. Young Harris pressure has really made Young Harris kind of pick up the intensity. 2-3 zone, three ball, no good. Fight for the rebound. Beckner, possession there, are going to go off the whole ball. Hell ball will go Columbus State's way.
Possession arrow, Cougars.
So it'll be Cougar ball, 3:18 to go in the second quarter. Columbus State looking to inbound. Over Beckner, good job defensively. Beckner gets a shot on it off the hands of Smith, but it will go be last touch by Beckner. And it will be Mount Lion ball. 3:14 to go, and Diapera going to check back in with her two fouls. Pam picked up two like in the first 2 minutes. And going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to get a push on Young Harris. Just the first personal on Young Harris, in this second quarter.
For second personal, first team foul of the quarter.
And this will put Dozier to the line. Dozier, freshman out of LaGrange, Georgia, misses the free throw. Second free throw coming. No good. Dia Pair with the board. Pam might have, 3 minutes ago, she might have 7, 8 rebounds by halftime, the way Pam rebounds. Good to have her back in there. Hutchinson, they got a double team on her. Gets the ball to Shope, around to Wargren. Wargren top of the key, kicks out to Shope. Shope back to Wargren, 10 on the shot clock. Hutchinson makes a move, leans in, can't get the shot. Shope with the board, got to go up with it, got to go up with it. She does, and she scores. And Young Harris got it back inside of 20. .230 on the shot clock. Columbus on the left side. Young Harris zoning up. They'll go inside. Isaacson with the steal. Grace looking for a guard. And she will find Wargren. Young Harris playing much better this second quarter. Wargren 3 ball. No good. Shope tries to tie it up. Can't get it. We would have owned the possession there. And it's inside of 2. Young Harris in the 2-3. Dobbs going to check back in for the Mountain Lions. Double team going in. Dia Pair with the steal. And gets it out to Wargren. We're getting down to the 90-second mark. Young Harris much, much better in this second quarter. Just got himself in a terrible hole. Hutchinson going to shoot the jumper. It's good. And Young Harris has cut it to 16. Columbus State, good quick hands by Hutchinson. Shope gets on the floor. And Young Harris has got the possession there. And Young Harris can get this to 15. Wargren going to check out, and she's played well here in the second quarter. Young Harris ball, minute 15. Hutchinson going to run the point. She'll have Shope to her left. She'll have Dobbs to her right. Dobbs top of the key, right side. Hutchinson into the elbow. Isaacson, she'll put the jumper up. No good. Shope can't control. Back comes Cougs the other way. Right elbow, flip behind. They'll shoot the 3 ball. Going to be way too long. Tap out is going to be last touch by Columbus State. It will be Young Harris ball. 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Young Harris, who has trailed as much as 24, now trails by 16 and can get it to 14 or less. I believe they're saying Shope's got blood, and we're going to bring Sarah Reed in.
Reed in for Isaacson.
Young Harris with the pressure, gave Young Harris fits the first 4 or 5 minutes, and Young Harris has handled it somewhat better. Pass to Shope. She's going to get it to Hutchinson, to Dobbs. Got to go. Hutchinson, you got room over the top. Barely got it. 3 ball, Shope. No good, and they're going to get Reed over the top. Just the second team foul for Young Harris. 33 seconds. 5-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. Left elbow. They'll kick back out up top. Left corner 3 ball. No good. Shope's going to get the board. Shot clock is off. Young Harris could use one. Dia Pair runs the floor, can't get the shot down. And Columbus State going to leave them time to score. Coming back the other way quickly. Left elbow jumper, no good. Shope got it, 3-2-1, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And it was online, but leave it short. And the first half comes to an end. Young Harris played it much, much better. Still trailed by 16, got a ways to go. 38-22. Give you an update from the soccer lacrosse field. Lindenwood leads Young Harris 9-6. Saying 54 seconds to go in the second quarter, but I got a feeling that that's the third quarter. We'll come back for the second half. Maybe we'll have Coach Courier stop by. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Locally owned since 1980, Leon's Flooring is your full-service flooring store with the largest showroom in the area, guaranteed to save you money with over 50 years of total sales experience. The folks at Leon's Flooring are experts in ceramic tile, carpet, hardwoods, and vinyl, located at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, next to the Mexican restaurant and across from Mike's Seafood. Leon's Flooring, call them today at 706-745-9433. Oh, and by the way, say hello to Diesel while you're there.
Okay, 38-22, your halftime score. Young Harris much better in the second quarter, just got behind it, and we're honored to have Coach Courier with us. Coach, quality opponent, big game, a lot of ramifications in this one.
Yep, important game. They beat us at their place, and they're big, long, athletic, good defensively. They're going to play some 1-3-1 zone that gave us some problems, and we shot poorly at their place. But the biggest thing is getting on the glass, rebounding. It's going to be a toughness game. It's going to be a playoff game for us. We've got to win.
And, Coach, I don't know if I should ask this question or not, because I know coaches don't like these questions, but playoff situation, and I know you're thinking about how high can I get up, not what am I going to get in, but some situations today that you could clinch playoff spot. Is that, am I looking at that right? That's my own research.
Yep.
A Young Harris win or a Clayton State loss.
Yep.
But we want it to be a Young Harris win.
We definitely want it to be a Young Harris win.
And there's also scenarios that you could be in fifth place today as well.
Yes, there is. Yep, it's really packed in with Auslander and Georgia College, and then Columbus State's right behind them, and Clayton State's right behind them. So it's going to be a fight, and it's going to be, both teams are fighting for their lives, and we're coming off playing two ranked opponents, and, we've got to bring it.
Coach, just on some individual things first, with Wednesday night with the 3 balls that Justin Jones hit, he has set a school records for most 3-pointers made in a single season.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Justin is he loves the game. He's never missed a practice. He's just always in the gym. He just really loves the game of basketball. He works awfully hard at it. He's given us a big boost. I think he's 3rd in the league in scoring. We're counting on him a whole lot. We've been without Alfonso and Ryle Owens, so Justin's trying to will us to win. But it's good to see. I mean, because he's just a guy. I tried to give him the day off this week. I gave Brian Harper a couple days rest. He's been banged up, and told Justin, because we had a long break, take a break, and he refused. I mean, he loves practice. He loves games more. He's a competitor, and it's good when guys that are really committed to it find some individual achievement.
And speaking of Brian Harper, he is amongst the nation's leaders in steals, assist, steal ratio. I think he's leading the nation in assists, correct?
Yeah, by about 20. I mean,
wow.
It's not real close. I think he's at 8.2, and I think the second in the country is like 6.9 or 7 point something. But he has 204 assists on the season. I think the school record's 207, so we anticipate him breaking that today. It's just, he's a competitor. I mean, he had 16 and 15 assists last game. Game before that against Pembroke, he had 18 points, 12 assists. He leads us in double-doubles. I mean, you're talking about a guy that has 204 assists right now, and the second on our team has 38 assists.
And you go back to that Pembroke game, if my memory serves me right, 15 assists, 2 steals. That's a 7.5 to 1. That is incredible.
Yeah. I had to give him a couple days off.
Sure.
He's banged up, and he's limping to the finish line. He looked good yesterday. He moved really well. I think a couple days rest, really helped him. And we're going to need to, just a thin bench. We've used Justin Jones as a backup point guard. We've used J.J. Flores as a backup point guard. We've used Ray Reeves as a backup point guard. We just don't have a backup point guard right now. So Harper has to stay out of foul trouble. And he sets the table for everybody. I mean, he really gets in there and creates for others. And, boy, we are counting on him so much every game.
You mentioned Ryle Owens. I know he practiced a little bit Thursday. What's his status right now?
He's limping. I don't know what percentage he is, but he does not look good. We'll see how he looks in warm-ups. Obviously, he's getting us 14 points a game and shooting at a good percentage. And last game he played, he had 7 rebounds against Pembroke. So, I mean, he's a guy that we kind of need out there. But he hit his Achilles pretty good, and, he's got a – he's been rehabbing it every day. He's just right now moving without a limp. He doesn't have the same explosiveness, and with him, he's such a great leaper. We'll see how it goes today.
Big weekend on campus. You got lacrosse going on. Maybe you got baseball. They've been working down there since 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We got a theater presentation going on Oklahoma that I think is probably impossible times 10 to get a ticket to right now. It's so big. But you're going to have a decent crowd here, and you guys are going to need that to get that extra push. Yeah.
Yep. Our guys, this is only our 3rd home game, Saturday home game, so they're excited. We were traveling so much, and, for me, as a matter of fact, right now in my office, I have my wife and daughter watching this interview, so I want to make sure I say hello to my beautiful wife, Natalie, and my princess, Olivia. They're watching right now, and they'll be behind the bench yelling, and hopefully they're not going to boo me during the game. Hopefully they're going to bring the energy for us.
They'll bring the energy for you. Big game today, Columbus State. You got to hit the road one more time Wednesday. Georgia College, that's going to be tough. And then next Saturday, Senior Day, you're going to be playing one of the best teams in the nation. And I know your guys are excited about stepping up to this challenge. Yeah,
we've talked a lot about, we talk about it in the weight room. We talk about it in conditioning. We talk about it in practice. It's all about finishing. We want to finish plays. We've got to make layups. We've got to make free throws. We've got to make threes. You want to finish in the weight room with your last rep being strong or our last sprint and conditioning being our best. And right now we're down the home stretch. We've got 7 days here and 3 games in 7 days, and I think our guys are locked in, and they've worked really hard. We've had adversity after different things coming up with injuries and those things. I think our guys are right now locked in and focused, and I expect them to, bring great effort tonight.
My wife, that's what we talk about, my wife and I, on Saturday morning or anytime it's game day. She said to me this morning, 6 days off, that's got to help you. It's got to help you.
I think so. We gave them Tuesday off. Wednesday, brought them in here, did some things. We've got to rebound well. We've got to do a great job protecting the paint. So we've been focusing on these things, and we hope it will carry over today. And, again, I think anytime you have a break, I think that you're able to kind of focus on you a little bit more. I think you know how it goes when it's just game, practice. You're just trying to get to the next opponent. And I think the last couple of days we've been able to talk about us, where we're at, what we need to improve on. And hopefully today the guys respond real well. I know we've had some spirited practices. We brought the red shirts in. They've been competing hard and getting us better. So they've been getting after it. And they've also, when you have 6 days off, this late in the season, the guys are excited to get out there and play.
Sure. Absolutely, Coach. Good luck, and we appreciate you stopping by. I know you're busy. Go back and get your wife and your daughter fired up, and I think we're going to have a good game here.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Coach Jeremy Currier stepping in, and right now we got about 6 minutes before we get the women's second half going. 38-22 you score. Young Harris a much better second quarter. Give you an update from the soccer and lacrosse field. Fourth quarter, still a lot of time. About 12 minutes to go. Young Harris trails Lindenwood 10-7. We'll keep you updated on that. We'll take a break on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
I'm the neighbor that drives a Kubota. I scout, venture off the beaten path, tow, haul, fuel my passion, to be part of a bigger picture.
Right now, get a Kubota RTV and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing.
This is why I do it. Kubota.
For years, your source for sales, parts, accessories, and service for golf carts has been North Georgia Golf Carts. Now they're at a new, more convenient location. Owner Rick Goddard and staff are there to assist you with all your golf cart needs. They sell and service all types of golf carts, from E-Z-Go to Club Car to Yamaha. And they provide pickup and delivery for any service work. That's North Georgia Golf Carts, now located east of Young Harris near the intersection of U.S. Highway 76 and State Highway 17 North.
Constantly challenging ourselves as a college means more learning opportunities, better teaching, more innovative programs, greener facilities, a stronger community, and happier students. Every choice we've made reinforces our mission to help educate, inspire, and empower you. Young Harris College. This is the place where your future unfolds.
Second half getting underway. 38-32. Thanks for Coach Courier for stopping in. Had him up here while Coach Moore was down at the Columbus State radio table. Tell you a funny little story. I kind of knew it was happening though. My daughter played basketball at Columbus State. My son-in-law played baseball at Columbus State. And they've been north of here at Boone on a little ski trip this week. I don't know how much skiing they got done. They might have got some mudding done. But I had a feeling they were coming down. They said they weren't, but I knew they would. So here they showed up to watch this one. And I would say it was a surprise, but it really wasn't. Young Harris trails by 16. And let me give you an update from the lacrosse field. Got a big one going down there. Still a lot of time, about 8.5 minutes. Lindenwood just scored, and they lead Young Harris 11-9. Two very powerhouse teams. Young Harris really needs this one. This is it's kind of game that you win your conference and beat teams like this, and you get up, because so much of this is based upon power rankings. So Young Harris still very much in alive. It's been close from the get-go. Chance for a three-point play. Morgan going to check in for Caldell. Foul was on Diapera. (41-22) your score. Columbus going to show some pressure. We'll get the ball over to McLean. And McLean just kind of not really a good percentage shot. Shot no good, but a tap out. And Young Harris, which played so good in the second quarter, has come out a little bit flat in this one, in this third quarter. Reed baseline jumper, no good. And they'll go inside, and Pam with 3 fouls, kind of really hesitant to be physical now, and we turn the ball over, and they're going to get a wide open look at a 3. It's in and out. Reed going to get the board, and she'll give it up to Garner. Garner out of Pierce County, walked on, and just a great, great kid, and just knows how to be a point guard. And she's worked hard, earned herself some time. McLean 3 ball, no good. Pack it in on Diapera. Pam loses her feet. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Columbus State. Isaac's going to check in, and Reed going to check out. So Coach Davis going to stay with Diapera with 3 fouls. I mean, why not, right? 43-22. Columbus State has led from the get-go. Diapera scores. And Young Harris gets it to 19. Pam's first bucket. Good defense. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Great job by Isaacson and Garner. And they will force a shot clock violation.
Williamson in for Smith.
Hutchinson going to check in for Young Harris. Garner will come out.
Hutchinson in for Garner.
So I'm not sure who now will be the point, if it'll be Morgan or Hutchinson. Looks like it's going to be Hutchinson. And good diagonal pass over to Morgan. Good break. Had really a chance to attack there. Hutchinson left side, Morgan into the high post. At the elbow is Isaacson. I think Isaacson's going to be a great one. Coach Davis said all the years his coaching, hardest worker he's ever coached. That's saying a lot. Hutchinson leaves the 3 ball short. Good hustle play by Columbus State. Glad hand by Coach Davis as Jernigan went diving out of bounds. It'd be Young Harris ball.
Gibson in for Jernigan.
And men's going to get some energy in their game. Got the baseball guys coming in. I don't know if they're going to, this tells me that they may not be playing tonight as I see them coming in, because it's got to be 3 o'clock. They had a 5 o'clock game, so we'll see if we can't find out. But I got a feeling they have been canceled out. They will play a doubleheader tomorrow. Georgia College ranked number 6 in the nation. Worgan misses free throw. Sarah on that journey to get to 50% for the year. She's over it. And those 2 misses might have put her under it. She's got herself up to 507, and it was down just barely above 40. 3 ball short, and we don't block out, and they score. And it's a 21-point game. Worgan on the right side. They're really doing a job on Pam down there. Hutchinson swings over to Worgan. She'll try to go baseline. They'll cut her off. Hutchinson top of the key. She's going to shoot the 3. Can't get the shot down. And they're going to get Pam over the back, and that's going to be 4. One of these days, I'm going to ask Coach Currier about the over-the-back call, because it just seems like it's so, wow, I don't know how to describe it. So inconsistent in the way it's called. You know, that was probably over the back in the way that I've seen over the back called in the years. But then I see a lot of times in our men's game to where we'll have inside position and guys just climb over the top of us. And you wonder, like, wow, has the rules changed? But, I mean, you see it called the way there that you would expect to see it called. And I don't know. You're like, okay, it's hard to really understand the way these guys call the over the back. And it seems almost like in Young Harris's case with our men who give up a lot of size to everybody that we play, that we get penalized for being small. I mean, that's just what it seems like to my untrained eyes. But I'm entitled to an opinion, and I've watched a lot of ball and have coached a lot of ball, and I don't understand the consistency or the lack thereof of the over-the-back call. I just don't get it. McLean in transition, gives it out to Worgan. Another thing I don't understand is not having a conference tournament that's inclusive of having all teams in. I mean, in our conference, soccer has conference tournament, baseball has a conference tournament. Beckner scores inside and gets fouled. Everybody's in. Who knows? A 10 seed might come and win it. What is the beauty of March Madness in the NCAA? When you see a 10 seed knock off a 5 seed. And it just, wow, I don't understand it. We got a media timeout, 45-26. Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV.
Bitter Creek Market is the best little market in the mountains. Located on Young Harris Highway between Blairsville and Young Harris, Bitter Creek Market features freshly cut quality meats, gourmet cooking items, and specialty foods. If you're looking for fresh Angus beef, you'll find it here. The professional butchers at Bitter Creek Market prepare the best cuts of meat daily. And they grind their own sausage right on site using only quality cuts. Bitter Creek Market is open Monday through Saturday and is the place to find quality Boar's Head products. If you're extra hungry, stop by and enjoy takeouts of freshly made sub sandwiches. Bitter Creek Market, the best little market in the mountains.
(45-26), we coming out of the media timeout. Young Harris Lacrosse trailing 13-10. Not much time left. Got about 4 minutes. It's possible, but the mountain is steep. Yeah, getting back to the tournament thing, I mean, first of all, 8 teams go. Okay, let's say that you have a 9-way tie for first place. What do? You use some kind of head-on competition to leave somebody out, even though the team's in first place. It seems kind of cruel. Another thing is just the joy of going to a tournament. My daughter played at Columbus State. We went to 3 Peach Belt tournaments, different settings, went to Lander, went to Armstrong, can't remember where else we went. Great tournaments, great atmosphere, people going, staying in hotels, going to theaters, going shopping, going to restaurants. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And Young Harris getting a little spark of energy going here. But that's my little soapbox, and I know nobody don't care what I think, but figured I'd go ahead and say it anyway. Have a tournament. Let everybody in. Thank you, John. I know you care. Shope on the inbound. Looking for Isaacson on the post. Can't make the pass. Nice little move by Hutchinson. Gets a shot down. Young Harris all of a sudden has cut it to 14. Young Harris might could get this thing into double digits, into single digits into the third quarter, and we may end up having a game here after all. Little jumper, no good. Shope going to come out with the board, gets it out to Wargren. Young Harris inside of 3 minutes, making some noise here in the third quarter, cutting down on the turnovers, doing good with the zone defense. Man just wasn't working. Hutchinson gets loose and puts it down. Young Harris has cut it to 12. Coming with the and really, I tell you what, it's been the trap out of the zone that's gotten Young Harris back into this thing, that and taking better care of the basketball. Kick over on the left side. They're going to drive baseline. Well defended. Going to be a foul on Young Harris. I think they're going to get it to Beckner. She's confused about it, and I am too.
Foul is called on Beckner.
But a lot of this stuff, man, I've been confused on all year. Kind of like the band on some of this stuff. Do, 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 do. I mean, really, seriously. 45-33, Dobbs will check in for Hutchinson. Hutchinson's playing well. Hope she don't stay out for long. She's had a good game. Shot, can't get the shot down, and another foul on Young Harris. And now Beckner was confused. And now Coach Davis is confused, and I've been confused. Fourth team foul. Fresh 30. And they'll get the inbound. Wow. All right. Kinder, gentler me. Going to get a foul on Beckner. No, they're going to get it on Wargren. That's her second. Team's fifth. So 3 fouls down here on one possession, and all 3 of them have been questionable at best. Columbus State is in 4th place. They're actually in 5th place, tied with USC Aiken. USC Aiken they got a tough one. They're at Lander, who is tied with North Georgia for first. So North Georgia, you know that Aiken's going to have a tough time. Columbus with a win and a loss by Pacers could be in 5th place by themselves. Young Harris is making some noise. That last possession hurt. Dobbs going to get a look at the 3. She can shoot it. Well, I'm surprised she's passing up. She's got some good looks. And a backcourt.
Backcourt violation.
Young Harris needs to gather it back in.
Cougars ball.
Hutchinson going to check back in for Wargren.
L. Hutchinson in for Sarah Wargren.
Timeout. Could have got a walk there. And minute 34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Peach Belt basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Media timeout.
I manage my business from home, and I have 2 kids. And on most days, okay, pretty much every day, it's hard work. Throw in PTA meetings, dance lessons, and football practices, and my time is at a premium. And I don't want to spend it sitting on hold, waiting to talk to a computer about car insurance. That's why I love Georgia Farm Bureau. No sitting on hold forever, no talking to computers, no frustration. If I have questions, I can call and talk to my agent directly. Their agents know what I need, and they care about the same things I do because they're from here. I like that. They're 100% owned by Georgia policyholders. With competitive rates and lots of coverage options, chances are they have a policy just for you.
See the local agents at Union County Farm Bureau, located at 228 Gainesville Highway in Blairsville.
.47-33 coming out of a timeout. Young Harris, who has trailed as much as 24 points, trail now by 14, actually got it down to 12. Need a stop here. They played defense for about 4 minutes here. 3 ball on the inbound, and again, Young Harris does not block out, and that's really missed Diapera, who's saddled on the bench with 3 fouls. We're going to bring Reed back in. 3 ball top of the key, and again, we can't get a rebound. And we're playing defense for 5 minutes now. Dobbs going to come out on the defender. Now they'll come left side. Jumper off the wing, no good, and we don't get the rebound. Fresh shot clock, and it's down to 52. We hadn't seen the ball in 4 minutes. One time we had it, we had a backcourt violation. 3, no good. Shope will come out with it. Young Harris going to get a chance and run out to Beckner, and the pass too high. You know, it's just these things that Coach Davis talks to us a lot, just learning how to win. You make a run and you just shoot yourself in the foot. 47-33, 9-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Baseline jumper is good, well executed break. Left side to Shope. Shot clock's off. Need a bucket bad here. Played so well here in this 3rd quarter. Got the good look. Baseline jumper. Shot gets blocked, and we're going to leave them time to do something. Got to play some D. They're good in transition. Right side. Going to step back 3. No good. Good 1st quarter for Young Harris. We cut a little dent in it, but we trailed still by 16. Thought we might have had a chance to get it in singles. It didn't happen. Mountain Line basketball, Ridgeline TV.
When you combine quality products, excellent customer service, and the best prices in the area, the result is Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing. In business since 1963, Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing has served the surrounding area with a variety of home improvement supplies. Everything from vinyl siding in many colors, trim pieces, shutters, soffits, vents, and accessories. Hemp Hill Vinyl Siding and Metal Roofing, located west of Blairsville on Highway 515.
Fourth quarter getting ready to get underway. Young Harris drops a tough one down men's lacrosse against Lindenwood. Very good team, ranked number 9th in the nation. Young Harris played them tough. Last time I checked, it was 14-10 with about 30 seconds to go. Ball goes off of Columbus State. Be Young Harris ball. Young Harris women got the number 9 team in women's tomorrow. Rollins will come to call. Young Harris 2-0 in the young season. And big game, 1 o'clock. We'll be having that game on the YHC Sports Network. Thought we were going to have baseball at 5, but I'm looking at our baseball team in full force down here. And that tells me that we're probably canceled. I got our whole softball team here. I knew they playing up at Tusculum, or excuse me, Lincoln Memorial Day, that they've been canceled. We tried to feed the post to Reed. This ball gets slapped away, but in the process, it's going to be a foul on the Cougs.
That's her first. And the first team foul of the quarter.
Foul on Carter, her first of the quarter. Young Harris looking to inbound it. We'll get it, Dobbs. Glad to see Rachel. Rachel getting a lot of PT today. Good to see her out there. Hutchinson leaves that one short. And dribble penetration kick on the right side. No good. Fight for the ball and out of bounds. It's going to be Young Harris ball. Good crowd starting to filter in here. You heard Coach Currier say, and I wasn't sure, but now I am, a combination, well, no, not a combination, an either or. A Young Harris men's win today or a Clayton State loss will give Young Harris a playoff berth. We were picked by the riders and the coaches of the Peach Belt to finish last, so we've done better than folks expected, and I know that the best is yet to come. But Young Harris not thinking about just getting in. We could come out as the number 5 seed with a couple of losses today, and those losses are very possible. Flagler, Landers hosting USC Aiken, number 6 team in the country. Georgia College at North Georgia. North Georgia's really been good at home the last few times. Young Harris could be in a 5th place tie at the end of the day. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But Young Harris just don't want to limp in as a 7 or an 8 seed. If we can get that 5, 4's out of the question. But, yeah. Good turnaround. Reed knocks the shot down. And Young Harris has cut it to 14. And, again, we've trailed as much as 24.
Foul called against Wolford. That's her 3rd.
Foul on Wargren. It's her 3rd. free throw good from Tatiana Wayne. She's had a big day today. She always does. 17 points above her season average. She is at 16-6 on the season, amongst the leaders in scoring in the Peach Belt. Knocks them both down, no surprise there. She is a 76% free throw shooter coming in. She leads all scorers with 17. Williams has 13 also for the Cougs in double figures. Nobody in double figures for Young Harris. Wargren leads with 8. Hutchinson's got 6. Quiet day for Dia Pear on the bench with 4 fouls, and she just really never got to get going. Pam's line is 2 points and 1 rebound. She is on the floor now. Young Harris got this thing. I believe we got it down to 12. Throw away the first quarter, and this is a very close game, but you can't do that. Nice left hand by Jernigan, and leads back up to 18. Hutchinson right side, Wargren. They'll feed the post to Dia Pear, and she'll draw the contact. Go the line to shoot 2.
Foul is on Jernigan. That's her first, team second. It sends Dia Pear to the line to shoot 2.
So Dia Pear at the line to shoot 2. Pam, good free throw shooter, 65% on the year, gets there a lot, 94 times, by far the most on the team. 61 of 94, gets the first. And can't get the second one down. Rebound by Carpenter, quickly down the floor, right corner. Young Harris does a good job getting back defensively. We've been so good in the man, but today the man just didn't work. We changed to a zone. We've been doing some trapping at half court and beyond off of it, and it's looked better. Good coaching adjustment.
Foul is on show. That's her first. This is the second team foul.
7:11 to go. Young Harris men coming up about 30 minutes after this one. I want to say thanks to our game day sponsors, Papa's Pizza, Friends Moving Company, and Win Shape Camps.
Carter for Carpenter. Stewart checks in for Wayne. Columbus
54-36. Dia Pear up in the elbow, right side Hutchinson. Nice feed down to Dia Pear. Shoots the ball, Morgan falling away, but Pam gets the board and puts it back up. And we have missed that in this game, but maybe we can get some of it in the last 6:45. Young Harris has got it down to 16. Dia Pear now. Yeah, in my computer, I'm about 6 minutes behind the game. Let's see if we can catch up. Jumper no good. Dia Pear with the board. She'll get it out to Hutchinson. Now I'm up to speed for the next 30 seconds. Shope, top of the key, left side, pass into Dia Pear, puts it up, can't get it, and goes over the back, and that's going to be it for her.
Foul was called on Dia Pear.
Frustrating day for Pam. She just never was out there long enough. Just showing 17 minutes. Really, I'm surprised that she played 17 minutes because she was in foul trouble early, got a few minutes late. And Young Harris with a steal. Wargren. She's got Caudell, long skip, good look. Caudell goes up and draws the contact. And going to be a technical, I believe, on Columbus. So Caudell, who is an excellent free throw shooter, (22 of 26). So Caudell gonna, obviously, she's gonna be the one to shoot the technical. She's an 85% free throw shooter coming in. Wow, she missed. Great crowd on hand all of a sudden. Hits the free throw. Now she'll shoot two, I think.
Caudell remains at the line, she'll shoot two.
So she will shoot two. So a chance, Young Harris, to get three. You got a very good free throw shooter at the line. I'm really surprised she missed one. Wow, I'm double surprised she missed two. Hoping for our men to shoot free throws. A very good free throw shooting team all year long. The last two games have just been either an adventure or a misadventure. I'm not sure which. 54-40. Young Harris with a steal off of the trap. Wargren takes it up, gets a shot down. Great body language. Young Harris got it to 12. Foul on Wargren.
That's her fourth.
It's going to be Sarah's fourth. And Hutchinson going to check in for Wargren. Wargren leads Young Harris in scoring with 12.
Hutchinson in for Wargren.
And we got to get a timeout on the floor. 5:19 to go. Young Harris trying to get back in this thing. Media timeout, 54-42, Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Locally owned since 1980, Leon's Flooring is your full-service flooring store with the largest showroom in the area, guaranteed to save you money with over 50 years of total sales experience. The folks at Leon's Flooring are experts in ceramic tile, carpet, hardwoods, and vinyl, located at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, next to the Mexican restaurant and across from Mike's Seafood. Leon's Flooring, call them today at 706-745-9433. Oh, and by the way, say hello to Diesel while you're there.
(54-42), Young Harris with a stop and a three can get this thing in single digits. We have trailed by 24. Three ball is good. That wouldn't hurt. That was Stewart. Caudell gathers a pass in, gets it back to Hutchinson. And Caudell going to get a clean look. She'll shoot a three, can't get it down. And Columbus back the other way. Three ball. Columbus all of a sudden feeling it. That was Williamson, and it's up to 18. Hutchinson thought about a three. Shope gonna shoot a jumper. Can't get it down. Nice little baseline drive, can't get the shot. Beckner gonna check back in for Young Harris.
Foul is called on Show for second personal.
Foul is on Shope, her second.
15 foul.
First free throw short.
Substitution, Young Harris, Jessica Beckner, and for number 21, Sarah Reed.
Young Harris off the missed free throw. Caldell with the board. Caldell out to Shope. She'll drive the paint. They'll stop her at the free throw line. And miscommunication trying to get Caldell.
Out of bounds.
Young Harris's 20th turnover. That's a lot, but we had 10 the first quarter, y'all. We've played nearly 3 quarters, and we have cut that way, way down. Still a lot, but first quarter was horrendous. Young Harris has been pretty good the second, third, and the fourth quarter. 3 ball, all of a sudden, they are finding the range. And it's back up to 20 plus. Hutchinson looking to drive. Nice lean in, draws the contact. They will go to the line to shoot 2. Hutchinson on the day, 6 points, 2 assists. She has not been to the free throw line today. 63% free throw shooter on the year, 17 out of 27. First free throw is good. And it seems like about every athlete in the place is here today. Somebody's going to get recognized. I just hope the athletes will stay for the men's game because they really need a boost. Baseline jumper, and all of a sudden Columbus State hotter than a firecracker. They're on a 9-2 run. They have hit 3 of their last 4 field goals and 3 of their last 4 3-ball attempts. And they've got the lead up to 21. Caldell feed inside to Beckner. She goes up strong, draws the contact, and the big freshman out of Murphy, North Carolina, will go to the line to shoot 2. Inside of 3 minutes, Columbus State getting ready to go deep into the bench. Young Harris has been deep into the bench since the first quarter. Garner going to check back in for Young Harris. Multiple substitutions for the Cougs, and we'll try to sort all of that out. Free throw's good. Beckner's got 7 points to go along with 3 boards. And I just really think she's going to be a good one. Young Harris has got a commitment from a very good post player out of Notre Dame High School in the Chattanooga area, and got a commitment from a tall, rangy 5'10" wing type out of, I think it's Southwest Whitfield. So Young Harris got some help coming with Isaacson and Shope and Beckner coming back. Caldell 3-ball. Feed inside. Inside to Beckner, she loses the handle on it. Columbus State got a run out. And they score in transition. That is Ebony Williams, junior out of Baltimore. drive by Caudill. She gets hammered to the floor, and she'll get up to shoot 2. Caudill with 8 points. A couple of free throws here will put the Gainesville, Georgia freshman in double figures. Minute 27 to go. We've got a recognition at halftime as Dobbs checks in for Shope. Kind of got an idea, I think. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm not going to say anything. 71-51. Caudill now in double figures with 10. Baseline jumper, no good. Inside, going to get Beckner for the foul. And that will put Gibson, freshman out of Rome. Excuse me, make that all stale at the line to shoot 2. (72-51). Isaacson with the board. Young Harris having a hard time getting it across. Going to get a 10-second. Yep. 10-second. That's a situation where the guards ran off and left the post players. Minute 2 to go.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining. Beckner off the miss. And going to get a foul on the Cougs. 53 seconds to go. 72-51 your score. Foul was on Gibson. And Caudill gets a chance to get it up to 14. Free throws good.
To stay in their seat at the conclusion of this game, as we will have a special presentation immediately following.
Young Harris ball underneath. Caudill going to get a clean look in the corner. Can't get the 3 down. 2-second differential shot clock and game clock. Rough first quarter. Pretty good the last 3. Hopefully Coach Davis, who's been battling the flu for a long time now, so he's starting to feel a little bit better. Hopefully he'll be able to come up and talk to us. We might get one of these soccer coaches if they hang around. I see Coach King down there.
That's a first.
And Beckner going to go to the line.
Beckner at the line, she'll shoot 2.
Beckner with 7 points. Wargren got 12 and Caudill with 12. And Beckner getting close to double digits for Young Harris. She's got 8. This one will give her 9. Shot clock is off. Beckner, good game. 9 points. Driving inside, they get the bucket. 72-55 over the top. Young Harris turns it over. 3-2-1. Baseline jumper is no good. I believe it would have counted.
Final score, 74.
Final score, 74-55. Columbus State wins. Young Harris men coming your way in about 30 minutes. And we'll leave it with Mr. John. He's going to send it down to the floor for a special presentation. Don't know what it is, but we're soon to find out. Mountain Lion basketball on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Return to action Wednesday on the road in Milledgeville, Georgia, as they play Georgia College in a 5:30 p.m. PBC contest. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize and honor someone that has had a lasting impact on Young Harris College athletics. Randy Dunn. Randy recently became the college's Director of Athletics Fundraising after serving 9 years as the Mountain Lions Director of Athletics. During his 9 years in the Enchanted Valley, Randy oversaw YHC's move to the NCAA Division II and becoming a member of the Peach Belt Conference. The Mountain Lions added men's and women's lacrosse teams and a co-ed competitive cheerleading program. This department has grown in size from 174 student athletes to almost 400 today. Under Randy's tutelage, Young Harris has won 9 conference titles, 7 conference tournament crowns, 4 teams, softball, men's soccer, men's golf, and men's tennis, and 3 cross-country runners have qualified for NCAA Division II postseason play. At this time, YHC Student Athlete Advisory Committee co-presidents Pamela Diaparo and James Lappett are presenting Randy a gift on behalf of the college and another from the student athletes. As the court clears, let's have another round of applause for Randy Dunn.
If I could have your attention just for 1 second. If I could say just a word. First of all, I want to thank Kathy Cox for giving me the opportunity in 2010 when I retired from North Georgia to come here and be the Director of Athletics at Young Harris. Unbelievable. But people ask me all the time, what makes Young Harris so special? And the thing that makes Young Harris special is not just the beauty of the mountains in this area, but the people that are sitting in these stands, the VIPs that we've had, some of you have not missed a game in 9 years. Our coaches, our student athletes, it's been the best thing that's happened to me in my life, and I just want to say thank you.